The talk wasn't something my parents sat down and had with me, but it was more of an assertion.
In my family, the talk was an unofficial conversation I continually had with my parents.
When I had to talk with my family, it was a simple message that my parents made sure that I knew. School will be difficult, they said. Not everyone will understand why you wear the crown on your head.
In a world where I, with my dastar, stood out in a crowd of hundreds,
My parents told me that some people wouldn't see me for who I am, but they would see the dastar on my head and think it symbolized hatred instead of righteousness, and see the beard on my face and think I wasn't American, but something to be feared of.
But keep your head up and answer their taunts with wisdom and kindness. Give them the understanding they refuse to give you, but do not tolerate disrespect or violence.
my parents taught me that not only was it okay to be different and that my identity was something that I should be proud of.
The talk in my family wasn't a warning, but a simple declaration to the world that we weren't willing to change. And that after centuries of persecution and discrimination, we would make sure that it would stop with our generation.
My parents never told me to be afraid of the world and the society I live in, but they prepared me for the difficulties that I would encounter as I grew up.
The talk I had with my family taught me to stand with my faith and my history.
I learned that day that I represent the entire Sikh community whenever I step outside my home. I've learned to teach instead of staying silent, understand instead of getting angry, and listen instead of closing myself off from the world.
It is because of the talk I had with my family that I make sure every day when I walk into school or step into a grocery store that my legacy is one that I leave with my head held high.
I have learned to hold on to the words of my faith and the stories of my ancestors, because without them, I wouldn't be who I am today.